DeSanto Propane is 4 generations strong as a trustworthy, family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com for more info or call toll-free at 1-800-752-4574 today. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane.
Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of FLX Weekly here on Wednesday, January 28th, 2026. I'm Jim Sinacropi, live inside the FingerLakes1.com studios here in Seneca Falls, New York, and it's our first edition of Wine Wednesday for 2026. Katherine Chase, Executive Director from the Cayuga Lake Wine Trails, in studio. A couple of fun events coming up in February if you're looking for something to do to get out of the house or, anything to do in this frozen tundra, that we've been living in here for the past week or two and no end in sight. But good to have Katherine back. It was just our last episode of 2025. We had Michelle and David in from the Sheldrake Point Winery. And now here we are on the other side, 2026, ready for another 12 episodes of Wine Wednesday edition of FLX Weekly for 2026. So Katherine, welcome back.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
What are like the wineries doing? I mean, I know we're planning for this event in February, but all the wine's been harvested, even the ice wine.
Yeah, I saw somebody posted, I can't remember who I saw it, they had just done some ice wine as well.
Yeah.
So they held out and got lucky.
Oh, wow. So they just harvested
Yeah,
recently.
I can't remember who it was. I saw I was just scrolling quickly, but yeah, there was.
But then now they're making the wine?
They could be doing
taking some time off, maybe?
They could be doing a number of things. I hope they're taking some time off.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're bottling to get ready for the newest vintage. Some of the early spring releases are probably monitoring now to see when they should be bottled and when they'll be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Rosés will come out in early spring, so those will be monitored. Probably just kind of getting plans ready for this coming year, cleaning up their warehouses, doing all the little stuff they don't want to do any other time to prepare.
Well, like I said, we got 2 events coming up on the Cayuga Lake Wine Trail this month, February, that I think you'll enjoy. We're going to actually sample a few treats that might be available for the events and talk about those. But first, this episode of FLX Weekly is brought to you by Weston Company Diamonds and Jewelry. Weston Company Diamonds and Jewelry is a full-service, family-owned jewelry store serving Auburn and the surrounding communities. Check them out online at westandcompany.com or stop in and browse their selections at 10 Genesee Street in downtown Auburn. Weston Company, crafting fine jewelry since 1982. And also, Nolan's Catering. Planning a special event? Let Nolan's Catering help you curate your next occasion. Now booking special events at Hotel Canandaigua Tapestry Collection by Hilton on Lakeshore Drive, the Fallbrook House at Canandaigua Country Club, or Nolan's on South Main Street in Canandaigua. Nolan's is ready to curate a food and beverage package perfect for any occasion, from elegant weddings to corporate events and private parties. Enjoy the moment knowing that Nolan's has it covered. To plan your perfect event, visit Nolan's online at nolansonthelake.com. So, rounding out January into February, that means the new season of events on the Cayuga Lake Wine Trail starts out, and the first one coming up on Valentine's Day weekend, followed immediately by another one the following weekend. Let's start with Galentines.
Yeah, sure. We're banging them out this month. Both of them are new. The first one is Galentines weekend. If you were a fan of the Parks and Recreation, Leslie Knope coined Galentine's Day as February 13th. It's all about the gals and your besties.
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing that too. It's a Friday and Saturday event from 10 to 5 for both days. Your ticket does cover both days, so you can spread it out or just go one. And this one has a little bit of a unique twist. Instead of the standard wine and food pairing, you actually get a cocktail or spritzer at each winery.
Okay.
Then if you are a DD drinker or just need to take a break, there's also going to be mocktails too.
Men are welcome.
If you want to come, sure. It's going to be mostly women. Okay,
girl.
You can come. And then the food pairing is also unique for this one too. We're hopping on the TikTok girl dinner trend where you just kind of eat whatever you have at home. Instead of making a 4-course meal, sometimes we'll eat for example, I have here is a red pepper jelly tart. You just toss together what you have.
Okay.
You know,
And
there's
that's what
charcuterie. Sometimes we'll just eat charcuteries for dinner, or chips and dip, or just something super easy. Tortilla pinwheels is an option too.
Yeah, throw some stuff on the table.
Throw some
Everybody
stuff on the
stands
table
around
and eat it. Yeah.
and drinking
Yeah.
some of the more of the focus on Galentines.
Yeah. Yep. So the cocktail that I have with us is this one is Montezuma's. It's called Goose on the Loose.
Okay.
It has their silly goose secco and some white cranberry strawberry juice in it. And it's based on your portion. I went heavier on the prosecco and a little splash of juice.
Yeah,
You can
great.
obviously mix it a little differently.
Looks like Valentine's Day.
And it kind of looks like Valentine's, yeah. The food that I have with it is the red pepper jelly tart. That one's actually going to be served from Cayuga Ridge. So these aren't an actual pairing.
Yeah, this looks very good. I've been
Yeah,
waiting to
I
eat
just
it.
toss it together. I happen to have some puff pastry at home, and I just put them in a little mini cupcake tin, put some cream cheese, the red pepper jelly, and then some thyme on the top, and that was
Simple.
yeah, simple.
And
Simple
everybody
girl dinner. Yeah,
this is stuff that you might have at
Yeah.
home right now.
yeah. Puff pastry, maybe
Right.
not. But I'm a baker, so I randomly had them on hand, and I was like, ooh, that would be good.
I love red pepper jelly.
I do too.
It's really
And I like it with the cream cheese, and the thyme gives it just a little extra something, I think. But I would totally eat that for dinner. I'd probably be hungry shortly after.
I'd eat
You know, it's not-
15 of them. Though.
Yeah, it's not overly filling, but that's the point. You know, it's simple. It's really recipe-less. And then a fun cocktail, too, for the Galentines. Oh, and there's also, I forgot, so you'll actually get a ticket at your starting winery with kind of like a bingo card type of thing, where if you buy a bottle at each winery, you get a stamp. And if you collect all 10, you're entered to win an overnight stay at La Tourelle Inn and Spa, and then a 60-minute facial or massage from their August Moon Spa that they have on site. So you can treat yourself, which is what they said on the Parks and Rec show,
Right.
while having fun, too, with your gals.
And so this is like any of the winery events. You can start at any winery you want.
Yep, you pick where you're starting, and then after that, you travel how you please.
Right. Or just stay in one spot.
Or just stay in one spot.
Right.
Tickets are only $35 for this one. And then the DDs are $30 because they get everything. They also do, in addition to the cocktail, you will get 3 additional wine samples, just so you're also trying some wine. But all the cocktails already have wine in them, so they're wine cocktails or wine spritzers, which is neat. So you're not just drinking pure wine; you can have a little bit of fun with it too. Some of them they're just mixing 2 wines together, like a bubbly and then a still wine for some flavor.
Yeah, the drink's great.
Good.
And the puff pastry with the jelly's really good. I mean, so sometimes I like to take a little cream cheese and just dump the jelly on top of
Yep.
it with some crackers.
Yep, I've done that too.
Yeah.
I like to do it on crostinis. I'll do that. So I was like, why wouldn't that work for a puff pastry?
I think any good charcuterie has to have some type of jelly on it too.
I love, it's not a local brand, it's the Terrapin Ridge. They have a hot pepper bacon jam.
Mm-hmm.
That is a delight. The bacon adds just that extra oomph. And then you're like, oh, protein. Not really,
A
but
little sweet and salty.
yeah. And it tastes really good with some goat cheese or just on a cracker itself. So,
Yeah.
and I've eaten that for dinner plenty of times. Just a little personal charcuterie.
Yep. That's definitely the theme of, like you say, using what's on hand.
Yeah.
Most every fridge, even if it's not hot pepper jelly. Like I like cherry jelly. But we make the charcuterie trays a lot, and they're
Yeah.
really at our house. It's actually probably more cheese than meat.
Oh, absolutely.
But then, when you have the nice sweet jelly
Yeah.
and some crackers, I mean that's a good way to sit down with a glass or a bottle
Yeah.
of wine and enjoy watching a movie or whatever.
And, TikTok coined it the girl dinner trend, but I know everyone does it.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
usually only when you're together you have a extravagant meal, but by yourself,
Yeah,
You're kind of
especially
like
with
a
the weather
troll eating
like
out of the
this.
fridge.
Like a lot of people ahead of the storm this past weekend, went grocery shopping.
Yep.
But it hasn't gotten any warmer,
No.
and all that stuff is gone. And so now you got to get a little creative.
Now you're
Like I
eating
don't know how many
charcuterie,
people
yeah.
want to go back out again before this weekend, but
I specifically got stuff so we could have a charcuterie night if we wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Because even though it's warm inside, you just don't really feel like cooking.
yeah.
So
I
when
mean,
in
I
doubt,
did make some soup.
did
this-
ya?
this
What kind of
weekend,
soup?
Sunday. I actually got I made 2 things. One was a vegetarian chili which was
Okay.
good. My wife doesn't eat meat, so I can't make regular chili. I mean, I can, but then she can't eat it. So I've gotten really good at making vegetarian chili to the point where I
Yeah.
think if I put that chili in front of somebody and just said, "Hey, here's a bowl of
Mm-hmm.
chili," they wouldn't even know that there wasn't meat in it.
Cool.
But the other one I made was something I'd never done before. For Christmas Eve, I ordered some snow crab from an online.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen those ads for those things where
Mm-hmm.
they flash fry it up in Maine and send it or wherever the
Yeah,
heck?
yeah.
So I got some to put out because we were hosting Christmas Eve for a nice little touch. But I ordered way more than I actually needed.
Yeah.
So I had all this crab in my freezer frozen, and it's really good. So I said, you know what, I'm going to make a crab and corn chowder.
Ooh, okay.
And so I got some lump crab to go with the
Yeah.
snow crab that I had, and potatoes, carrot, corn,
Yeah.
creamy. It was like, and it was good. Yeah, Sunday, 2 soups on Sunday,
Perfect.
and that was dinner the past 2 nights
Sure.
too. I think I can get a couple more out of them.
Yeah.
But so the Galentines event, Friday the 13th, Saturday the 14th.
Yep.
Something you need to register for
Yes, you can buy tickets right on our website.
at Cayuga Lake.
Cayuga Wine Trail.
WineTrail.com.
Go Lake.
And there it
Yep.
is up on the screen there.
Yep.
So if you had a great weekend for Valentine's and you wanted still looking for something else
Yep.
to do, another great event, and both these are kind of really unique, different from some of the standard calendar events that you
Little
guys
bit.
have, your annual events. And this one is really interesting. Pinch and Pour.
Pinch and Pour.
Saturday the 21st and Sunday the
Yep.
22nd.
So this one is spice themed. Each winery is assigned a different spice, and then they cater their food around that spice. You also get to, similar to our wine and herb event, where you take home the herb, you will take home a actual spice jar with you, which I did bring the full set. They are full size spice jars. The full 2-ounce spice jars. So you can collect them all. They look really nice in your
And they're
kitchen.
branded Pinch and Pour.
Yeah,
which is
and they're
cool.
branded with the winery that you'd get it at and the event too. Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. So with me, I have just one of the many that I couldn't choose from. This is simple. It's an orange coriander cookie. So you'll find this at 680 Cellars. They were obviously assigned coriander. And she did a fun twist by making a dessert versus something more savory. Yeah.
Orange coriander.
Yeah. And
Tastes
I don't
both.
I don't have the wine with me, but they will be pairing it with their carbonated Riesling, which I'm sure is fantastic. And it's almost better that we don't have it, because then we'll have to drink the whole bottle.
Yeah, delicious.
Yeah.
Coriander in a cookie.
Do you think you can taste it?
And you made these?
I made these
Yeah,
just
great job.
earlier before I came. I
Yeah.
love to bake, so baking.
Definitely taste the orange.
Yeah, the orange is there quite a bit. I think it could have probably used a little more coriander.
You probably could have.
Yeah. Maybe some in the icing, because there's a little drizzle on the top too with some zest.
I do like it a
Extra.
lot.
Yeah. It's very refreshing and unique. I really enjoyed it.
Never would have thought of that.
Yeah.
So there's all sorts of
So that's just-
ideas with spices that you're
Yeah,
gonna get.
so like Montezuma, their spice is cumin. They're making a Moroccan meatball, which is a unique way. Swedish Hill has cinnamon. They're going with a classic apple crumble, which will be a delight and a nice change of pace from the meatballs. Buttonwood has ground ginger, so they're making a ginger roasted butternut squash soup. I knew you would have loved that, but I did not have the time. There's garlic. Cayuga Ridge is making a boursin dip with it. There's Yowl. They have black pepper. They're making a black pepper chicken stir fry, which sounds really good. Sheldrake has turmeric.
Turmeric. Yeah.
They're doing a chicken curry with tandoori crema.
Oh my God.
Saying that right?
That sounds like so wide variety.
It's a very wide
You're
variety.
not gonna get done with your day on whether it's Saturday or Sunday
Yeah.
and
Or
and
both,
need to
yeah.
go to dinner or anything.
No, you probably won't. Hosmer, they have crushed red pepper. They're also doing a curry, but it's a chickpea curry, so it'll have a different flavor and be vegetarian. Lucas has allspice. They are doing Swedish meatballs.
Oh, with allspice. Okay, cool.
And then 6 Mile Creek, they have whole dillweed, so they're doing a lemony Greek potato salad.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a very nice variety and different ways to eat the spices.
Yeah, the curries sound great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got me thinking maybe I might cook a little curry this weekend, like a little chickpea curry.
Yeah. Yeah, since you've been doing more vegetarian stuff.
That's all I've been doing for the last 20 years. I've been
yeah.
married 23. Well, yeah, I've gotten good at it.
Yeah, I bet.
At least I think. My wife thinks so too, I guess. But
Must be since you stuck around.
so far, so good.
So far, so good.
Pinch and Pour, same deal as Galentines. You register at the website
Yep.
and you start wherever you
Pick a
want.
starting winery, and then you travel from there. This one has couples tickets, so that you only get one set of spice jars. So it's $95 for a couple, $65 for a single, and then $45 for a DD. DD gets everything but the wine.
So you get the spices from your initial winery, your starting
You
point.
collect one as you go. One
Oh,
at
you
each
you
winery.
keep getting
Yeah.
one.
So like for example, Lucas has allspice. You will get an allspice there.
So if you're like motivated to get around, you can restock your
You have
entire
2 days
spice
to do it.
your
Yeah.
spice con. And it's the same thing where so you register once, you can go both days.
Yeah, you can go both days. You can only visit each winery once, but you can
Right.
break it up and do 5 and 5.
Yeah.
You can be ambitious and do all one day if you want, or you can spread it out. That's entirely up to you.
Yeah, that's cool. And like I said, the great thing about these events is like you got to find something to do. You
Yeah.
got to get out. You can only stay you can only stay at home for so many consecutive days, right?
Yeah, I've never reached my limit, unfortunately, but
But
I
this
don't
does
get it.
give you a good opportunity to get out, down along the lakes.
Try some different foods too. That's what
Mhm.
I like about this. I've made, even just for the podcast, so many different foods that I wouldn't normally try, and was so shocked at how good it was. So it's a good way to get out of your comfort zone a little bit too.
Yeah, and get
Like
some
I've never had
inspiration.
curry, I'll admit it. But if I do this event, I can try it 2 different ways.
I think you should try it, and then maybe get inspired to,
Yeah.
chicken's obviously a great thing to make curry with, and lentils or chickpeas. But I've really liked curry. I've gotten to learn to use coconut milk,
Hmm.
and yeah, those are everything you said for the pinch and pour event. Kind of piqued my interest.
Yeah,
It sounded really good. But those curries actually made me thinking, yeah, I might be a good weekend for a nice curry. No football this weekend either, which is kind of crazy.
Oh,
It's been a
darn.
while. Yeah, well, one more week and then Super Bowl, and then maybe we can start thinking about spring. Um, it will be February
Yeah.
on Sunday.
Yeah.
So
We have birthdays in February.
it's true. It's true. And February's a short month,
Yep.
which means we're basically almost in March.
Basically.
And then anything can happen in March. You can get 70-degree weather in March.
Yeah, March is it's wild now, the way it fluctuates.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not so much this year. It's just been pretty steadily cold, but January, February, and March are all over the place usually. I have a birthday early February. One year it was 40 degrees, which in February, that's warm.
Yeah.
And then the next year we were snowed in from a
Mhm.
snowstorm. So it's just crazy.
Well, we're getting there. And I don't know why this one just seems like harder than others. I mean, we got snow early.
It's snowier than
It was a white
usual.
Christmas, which was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, at least
No,
it was
it
white
really-
around Christmas,
It was white pre-Christmas and then
Right.
shortly after Christmas.
and then shortly
not
after
on
Christmas. The Christmas season was partially white,
Yes, it was. An optimistic way of perspective to put it.
and then January hit, and it's just been like
Only
the
white.
Hoth planet
Yes.
from Star Wars.
But decades ago, even when I was a kid, it was always snowing. Like we'd get a foot all the time.
It seemed that way, didn't it?
It did. Maybe it's different when you're a kid.
Yeah,
Maybe it
but
just feels snowier all the time.
well, time goes slower. But
Yeah,
it
it
does
does.
seem like you could count on having snow
Yeah, you could.
for January and most of February.
Usually December, yeah.
Well, times are changing, I guess, but
To say the least.
this winter has been a winter of old where there's
It's
been
been
snow
a
on the
very
ground.
wintry winter.
A lot
The
of it.
winteriest of winters.
Yeah. So, anyways, what are you gonna do? We
You're gonna
are.
go to the wine trail events.
Yeah, that it is a perfect thing.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Coming up, both 2 weeks, 2 weeks away, 3 weeks away.
Yep.
Good people too stress about Valentine's Day.
You don't need to.
Trying to find,
Yeah.
reservations, or it's on a weekend, Saturday this year.
Yeah.
So yeah, sign up for the Galentines and you're done.
And you're done, yeah.
Yeah, have some fun.
You also get, they're not ready yet, but at Galentines you'll get, similar to the coupe glass we have here, a souvenir coupe glass shaped like this.
Yeah, this
For your
glass is
cocktails.
big.
Yeah, that one's big. This one might actually be a margarita one I had at home, but the champagne coupe will be a little smaller. But it's a fun way to drink anything, really. I love fun glasses. I'll drink whatever.
Yeah, it's all part of it.
Yeah, it's part of it. Makes the drink more fun.
So then, when we do get into March, you guys have more events coming
We
up.
have the bacon event, which I'll
and
be
we'll
doing
probably be
next month.
talking next month.
Yep.
Which is one of my favorites to have
Yeah.
some bacon.
I have some recipes. I could tease some of it. What do I got so far? Oh, I didn't bring it because I'm not talking about it.
Well, it'll be a surprise. So, anyways, Catherine, thanks for coming in
Thank you.
again. And again, it's Galentines on the Cayuga Lake Wine Trail, Friday the 13th and Saturday, February 14th.
Yep.
CayugaWineTrail.com to register, and then the following weekend, Pinch and Pour, Saturday the 21st and 22nd. Both a couple of great events and a great excuse to get out of the house and get back into the world of the living. Spring is coming, I promise.
I wouldn't promise that.
It's coming eventually. I mean, I didn't say how long, but I know
That's
it's
fair.
coming.
That's fair. Technically, the equinox is what, March 20th or 21st?
Yeah,
So.
and that will officially be spring weather. I can't make any guarantees, but I promise it's coming too. It just might be May.
A glass of wine will warm you up.
Yep, no
Like
doubt.
spring.
No doubt. So thanks everybody for joining us today. If you enjoyed the show, click like, share, and subscribe, or leave a comment below. We'll be back again next Wednesday at our normal time of 11 a.m. Until then, have a great winter weekend here in the Finger Lakes.